Alright, so here is 5 days breakfast, lunch, and dinner of sensible meals. Let's check them out. So I'm gonna check out this Sensible Meals. I'm not affiliated. I'm not getting anything free. I actually never even heard of it. And then I follow this guy. He used to be a wrestler. Maybe he's still a wrestler. I don't know. Damon Zando. And so I saw this tweet and it didn't look like an ad. So maybe it is, but it doesn't look like it. Although this picture isn't really super advertising. I just thought it was odd that he was posting about it. And again, this could all be sales stuff. I don't know. But it didn't look like a sales to me. So I checked out the website. And then here the food looks pretty good actually. So obviously this is advertisements. But the pricing wasn't bad. Signature is for like the smaller people, women maybe. And like double protein. That's what they say for men to do. Paleo, keto, but I'm not doing that. But if you order this, it should be just all your male weight loss, shipping, $110 a week. But it should be breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, so that's not a bad price. But then, you know, I was gonna order it. I saw there was a promo section. So they didn't have any contact or anything like that. So I did go to their Instagram page. Fun fact, if you look at the owner, I think she's married to Tyrus, formerly known as Brodus Clay, the Funkasaurus, if you're watching wrestling. So I got Funkasaurus and Damian Sandow telling me it's good, so I'll check it out. I don't have one of those codes. If I do, I'll put that in here, but I don't. Things it's $110. They took a $10 code off, and then they charge you $17 for shipping, and then a $5 fee. So it's $122 a week, essentially. All right, so I set it up. I ordered. Obviously, if you're watching this part of the video, I've already did a little bit of unboxing, so we'll carry on with my thoughts on the food, and then we'll close it out. Alright, so I received the box that it came from FedEx. It has this little Rush perishable sign. And you can tell it's already pre-stamped with the double. It's the double protein. There was a little sticker with my name and address. I pulled it off. I mean, there's a proper shipping label on top, of course, but I'm not going to show that. The box is about 15.5 inches that way, 14 inches tall, and about 14 inches wide. Let's take a look. Alright, so this is nice packaging. I was afraid that the box wasn't cold, but it's in a big styrofoam tub in there. Alright, so it's a nice styrofoam box container, taped shut. So it's inside here. So it's kind of frozen, but not really frozen. Looks like it's still squished in it, but it's definitely cold. Chicken and cheese taquito, 626 calories, 76 grams carbs, and 16 grams of protein. Just microwave instructions. It does say freeze immediately, and there doesn't appear to be an expiration date. Got that guy. This doesn't look great. White beans and rice smoked sausage. I'm not really a big smoked sausage guy. My buddy Tony, he loves sausage. I mean, you can't keep sausage out of his mouth. That guy, he just tears up the sausage. So this says Cajun ice, but it is a little squishy still, so I don't know when they shipped it. But they do say on their report that it's good until Friday, and today's Friday. So chicken and cheese keto again. You don't get to pick your meals. They just send you whatever they want. So keto barbecue chicken, 206, that's not many calories at all. 266, 8 grams of carbs and 30 grams of protein. A lot of protein though. Really can't see anything. 539 for this one. More keto barbecue chicken, more sausage. So I guess hopefully you like what they send you because it's going to be the same thing apparently. 3 cheese egg bites. Now these look pretty good. I should like this. Bacon, looks like some spinach in there. It's weird how the spinach just kind of stuck in there like that. I guess that's the egg bites. I like egg bites in general, so. 279 calories, 6 grams of carbs, and 14 grams of protein. That's the first breakfast I've seen thus far. This is a different looking item here. Roasted chicken veggie primavera, 673 calories, 47 grams of carbs, 46 grams of protein. Here we go. Just what people seem to like, the waffle. It is a little funky looking in this sealed container thing they use. All of it looks pretty gross in this container, but I'm betting this will be pretty good. This is a 400 calorie breakfast, 29 grams carbs, and 15 grams of protein. Their famous waffle. More egg bites, more roasted chicken veggie primavera. Looks like zucchini, squash, peppers. It's hard to tell. Another waffle, another ice pack. Also not solidly frozen. In my experience, FedEx is not the best for shipping. For us, I had problems with Home Chef and HelloFresh. Turkey breast, 384 calories, 22 grams of carbs, and 49 grams of protein. So these are protein heavy meals. Now the turkey breakfast burger bowl. Woo-wee. There's a lot of calories in this one. 772 calories, 9 grams of carbs, and 73 grams of protein. God damn, that's a lot of protein in that bad boy. And that is all she wrote. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breakfasts, and then the rest of the meals are 2 apiece. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 5 days of meals, right? So we got 5 breakfasts, and then we have 10 of the other meals. So that should be, 5 lunches and 5 dinners. All right. So I'm looking forward to trying these out. I'm gonna put them in the freezer now, and then I'll show you as I cook each individual one. All right. So it's Monday, April 19th. This will be my first meal from Sensible. I weighed in just a minute ago. I was at 251.2. I did do a juice fast yesterday, or a juice reset from Juice Bar, so that probably lowered me a little. I was at 258 when I signed up, and then ate some freshly meals. I was pretty healthy last week compared to my normal eating. This just says lift the corner and microwave it, but I'm gonna put it in the oven. So I'm gonna microwave it for a little bit and then put it in the oven. Probably shouldn't have peeled that off, I wanted to see it. So I'm gonna put it in the microwave for a minute. So I just did a minute and a half in the microwave. You can see the bacon's already kind of cooking. The eggs smell really good. It smells like almost like those Starbucks things. I don't know how the spinach is supposed to turn out. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be very good. But I'm gonna do the rest in a little toaster oven. So this is the spinach without the egg and stuff. And I don't know what to do with this because I don't want to microwave spinach. I also don't want a toaster oven spinach. I don't want to eat limp, wet spinach. I'm probably just gonna throw all this out. Alright, so these just came out. I took a bite. It's pretty good. These came out of the toaster oven, of course. They're just kind of the same consistency throughout. Bacon came out pretty good. I'm not eating the spinach. I'm just gonna have a little tiny V8, which is 30 calories. These are not in MyFitnessPal. I had to manually add them. Some of them have been manually added before, but they still only have these 3, the calories, carbs, and protein. They don't have the full listing in case you want to track everything. And I just drink black coffee. That's all I've ever drank since I'm 20. I'll drink water too, of course, but let's try this bacon. That was really crispy. This part's not as crispy, but that part of the bit was really crispy. And good. It's real bacon. It's not like turkey bacon or something. I got a cold chunk that bowl. Weird. Yeah, this was frozen. Alright, make sure you cook it all the way. Frozen egg ice cream is not delicious. But this part that's warm is really good. Have you ever had the Starbucks egg bites? They're kind of like that, but like softer. It's pretty good. The bacon's really good. So I'm throwing out the spinach, of course, but the overall meal gets a big thumbs up. Alright, still on day 1. This is my lunch. It does not look good frozen, of course. White beans and rice, smoked sausage. And this one is 539 calories, 26 grams of carbs, and 18 grams of protein. I don't really know how to cook it. I mean, it says to microwave, of course, but obviously I'm going to try to make them not in the microwave. I'm going to microwave it for a little bit. So I'll pull this corner to minute. Maybe microwave it for a minute. I don't know what this green stuff is. Probably more stuff I'm not going to eat. Alright, it says add a minute longer when frozen. All this is frozen. You're supposed to freeze it, so I don't know. It says freeze immediately, so I don't know why it doesn't give you frozen directions. I'm gonna microwave it for a minute. Right now I'm really not that hungry. I did drink a gigantic one of these waters from Amazon. 1500 milliliters, 50 ounces, and coffee. I did have my little V8 as well. So even though my breakfast was only 200 something calories, I guess drinking all this water and then the 30 calories of V8 and then coffee, I'm feeling fine. I'm hungry. I can eat lunch. Obviously I could stand to eat lunch. It is lunchtime. Hopefully this will hold me. I really don't know. I don't know what this is. It didn't really say. The rice looks kind of odd, but it's frozen. Sausage. I mean, it's still frozen as well, so it looks weird. It smells those beans. They smell strong. Yeah, I kind of feel like I don't want to put it in the oven. It seems weird. It seems like a little saucepan. I guess is probably best for it. So we'll try that on the stove top. Alright, so I did a terrible job making this. I put it in the microwave for a minute, and then I put it in a frying pan, and just kind of mix it all together. So it's not very appetizing. I don't know how well, it's all pre-cooked anyhow, so it's fine, I guess. But in hindsight, I probably should just microwave it a little bit more, or either put it all in an actual saucepan. The frying pan, I don't know. Maybe bacon. I did taste this bean mush. It does not look good at all, but it tastes great. There's a good flavor to the bean stuff. Let me try one of these sausage chunks. I would never buy one of these big sausage things, so I used to eat them when I was younger. I'm in Kentucky, so southern cooking sometimes is gross, but delicious. So let's try this guy out. Let me taste violence. Looks like one of those giant smoked sausage things you can buy in the store. And the rice and beans mixed together to a goo. I just mixed the greens in there because I figured I would eat them better that way. Really, it's pretty good. I would never pick this. But part of what was cool about these is that you can just order them and they don't tell you anything. They just send you shit. It said no seafood, which is good because my wife's allergic to seafood. you know, if I had to pick them out, I never would pick this, but it's pretty good actually. Alright, so just thumbs up too. I feel like it's gonna be filling because it's beans and rice and meat, even though it's only 500 calories, 26 grams of carbs and 18 grams of protein, so it's pretty good protein. And the carbs will help fill you up too. So we'll see if it keeps me going until dinner time. Boom. Alright, here's dinner. Roasted chicken, veggie Primavera. 673 calories, 47 grams of carbs, 46 grams of protein. My wife and I are both confused as to how to cook this. Obviously it has the microwave directions, but as is standard, I'm not gonna make it all the way in the microwave. I'm gonna kinda cook it for a minute to kinda take some of the frozen out of it. I really can't tell like what this glob is. I assume this is chicken, but I don't know if it's pasta or if it's just like, you think it's a sauce?
I predict it's the sauce that's gonna thaw out and blend it together.
Well, we'll see. Alright, so I put it in the microwave for 1 minute. Kind of makes it easier to peel this off. Still not super easy to peel off. I am freakishly strong and it's still taking me a little bit of time to get off here, so.
Look at that sauce.
Alright, the vegetables smell strongly like vegetables. This is what, bacon you think?
Yep, this is clearly the sauce that's gonna melt over top of it.
Or it's cheese.
Cheese is in the sauce. Just admit you were wrong and I was right.
No, so much red peppers, squash. Looks pretty good. Alright, here is the completed product. We just did it in a saucepan. Looks really good, smells really good. It's probably the best looking meal I've had today. It smells great, really. It also was not in my FitnessPal. I had to add it. In addition, I've had that V8 like I mentioned, and I had a little Metamucil Fiber cracker thing for 100 calories. That puts my day at 1621. Now let's try the chicken. Chicken's great. You can taste the red pepper. Vegetables are crisp. That's really good. Again, you don't pick your meals, but I would pick this again. See that? That's a thumbs up. Alright, so this is day 2. This one I'm pretty excited about, this little waffle. This is actually one of the things I saw they showed pictures of that made me think I definitely want to try that. With waffle, egg, and bacon. 400 calories, 29 grams of carbs, 15 grams of protein. This one I think I'm just going to microwave it for a minute like I do, and then put it in the little toaster oven. Alright, this is the minute in the microwave. Looks pretty good. The bacon smells like it did yesterday. I'm just gonna put this on a little tray with some aluminum foil and bake it in a toaster oven. Alright, here it is after 1 minute in the microwave and then 10 minutes in the little toaster oven, just set to toast. So it obviously overcooked the egg a little bit, or burnt the edge a little bit. Bacon is not quite crispy, but this one's a little floppier. This one's pretty good. This smells great. It does look a little funky on the bottom. That's why we're smushed on the bottom of the container. So we'll go with this first. I'm expecting this to be the best meal of the week. This is great. Like I thought maybe it wouldn't taste as good. Like maybe they did something to it to make it healthier, but it's fantastic. It doesn't taste like anything healthy. It just tastes like a sweet waffle. I can't imagine the egg will be bad. Egg tastes like egg. There's a little bit of the bacon flavor in the egg actually, because they were packed on top of each other. Same great bacon yesterday. I'm actually microwave this one a little bit more. It's just a little floppy for my taste, but this breakfast is great. Alright, so this is lunch for day 2. Keto barbecue chicken, 266 calories, 8 grams of carbs, and 30 grams of protein. So a lot of protein, not many carbs, not many calories. It doesn't look appealing like this. I'm gonna microwave it just so I can open it a little bit better. And then I'm gonna put it in the oven. Microwaved it for 1 minute. It looks absolutely no different. So I'm just gonna put it in the oven. I don't really know what to do with this. This I guess I could put in a pan or microwave. But probably just assume it's just gonna be pulled chicken. But microwaved cauliflower doesn't sound very appetizing. Neither does oven baked cauliflower, but we're gonna give it a shot. Alright, so I put it in the oven. And honestly I did something wrong because all this liquid was from this side. And then I put it in the plate and it went everywhere. So this probably could have used a little more cooking. And this probably, I was worried this was gonna get dried out. It was great. The chicken last night, my chicken Primavera, was good. And this chicken is really good. This is the cauliflower. Cauliflower's hot. Still crunchy, it's not soggy or anything, so I don't know. I guess I could cook it longer, I don't know. It's good though. I mean, cauliflower's good as it's gonna be. It's very hot. Chicken's really good. Alright, working my cooking here. Alright, so here's day 2's dinner. Chicken, cheese, taquito, 626 calories, 76 grams of carbs, and 16 grams of protein. So a lot of carbs in this one. I again don't know how to cook this. I'll do my standard microwaving it top the corner and I'll microwave it for, I'm gonna do a minute and a half. So I'll microwave it for a minute and a half. Chicken looks raw, but I'm sure it's not. So beans, corn, shenanigans. There's some rice in there, and then just the chicken. I guess that's cheese. I don't know what taquito. Normally it's like flour, but like a little tiny taco essentially. A side note: if you're interested in sensible meals, you're probably looking at other meal plans. I also have a video on Freshly, which I've been trying. They're pretty good. My son's eating these now, but in case you want a comparison, sensible meals are frozen. Freshly meals are not frozen. They're refrigerated. You can microwave them, but the same deal. They taste better if you don't. This is the sweet and savory chicken teriyaki bowl. See, it looks pretty good. Their foods are really good, and there's not a commitment like there is with sensible meals. But they don't have breakfast, and you do pick your own, but there have been some clunkers. A lot of really good food, but a handful of them are clunkers, whereas granted, I'm only on day 2 here, but so far, Sensible Meals everything's been delicious. All right, I'm gonna put this in a skillet, I guess, and this in the oven. I don't know. So here's the taquito. I just mixed all this stuff together in a saucepan or skillet. Keep in mind, I don't know the difference between a saucepan, frying pan, or a skillet. So some kind of small pan I would make an egg in. I mix these together in, and this I put in the toaster. Once I pulled it off the container, all this rice was on the bottom, and I couldn't really get it off, so I just left it there. But I put this side on top. You can see it got a little browning. This is clearly tortilla here. I don't know how clear it's gonna come off on camera, but there is tortilla to it. And just for reference, this is what that freshly looks like. It's pretty good. It smells good too. So I don't know if we should mix all this together, but I mean, it's beans and corn. I don't have any problems with that. Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's just straight up vegetables, so there's not a lot to be expected there. This is the taquito. This is just chicken inside of tortilla with some cheese, maybe. This is fantastic. Sensible Meals is crushing it. I mean, this is delicious. I'm not even that crazy about Mexican food, but this is great. Another big thumbs up. Oh, and this meal, this week, or this day, you can see I'm at 1422 for my calories. That's what the Metamucil cracker thing, cookie, the waffle breakfast, the keto chicken, and the V8, and this chicken, this taquito. So, I may or may not add, I went for a walk, I might add like a little 100 calorie snack or something onto this. But so far, very happy. Again, I'm on my almost second day of drinking 100 ounces of water, these Icelandic things, and I don't really feel that hungry, so pretty good so far. Alright, so today is day 3. This is the breakfast I'm really looking forward to. This is the breakfast burger bowl, 772 calories, which is, I think, the heaviest meal of all of the ones I got. 9 grams of carbs and 73 grams of protein. That is a beast. I don't know, the burger or sausage down here, cheese, bacon, egg, and looks like some potatoes. So I am going to microwave it for like a minute and a half or so to kind of thaw it a little bit, and then I'm going to put it in a toaster oven. After a minute and a half, cheese sticks a little bit. You can see, I don't know if that's burger or sausage. I'm getting all that cheese, bro. I'm gonna put it in a toaster oven, I guess. I really don't know what else to do with it. Also, still just drinking black coffee and still just drinking water. And last night, I didn't add any kind of dessert. I had some watermelon chunks. So, pretty good day for me yesterday, calorically. No real exercising yet, just taking the dogs for a walk. Yeah, I'm excited about this. So, I'm gonna put it in the toaster oven. We'll see how that does. I'm worried these won't be crispy. This will be good no matter what, I think. 10 minutes in the toaster oven. Just set to toast. This is clearly hamburger at this point. Don't know that these are going to be as crispy as I would want them to be. They're not crispy at all. They're good though. They're not mushy. And they definitely don't taste overly greasy. This is just hamburger. It's good. It's a weird setup here. Like you'd think it's almost like a low carb thing, but then I'm always potatoes, so I don't know. It's hard to imagine they could go around with this setup perfectly fine. I could use these crispier. And I guess I could cook these separately than this, but that seems like more work than I'll put into this little short breakfast. It's good. I almost wish the burger was a patty instead of just crumbles. You know, because now it's going to be kind of harder to eat. Oh, also, my 2 meals I've had so far, the chicken I've had in 3 meals so far. I've been very happy with the chicken. I was looking on Sensible Meals Instagram, and it said they had a new chicken supplier last week or so. And it's really good, so maybe I signed up at just the right time apparently. Bacon's really good. Bacon tastes the same each time, so clearly the same supplier for bacon. And I really only have 1 more meal. I mean, it's only Wednesday, and this is only my 3rd day breakfast, but the rest of the meals are just repeats of the other ones. So I still have a turkey dinner that I'm not really looking forward to. But at this point, I've loved everything I've had. Like, I would absolutely get everything I've had once again. Of course, they'll send me different stuff next week, or this week, I guess. But as far as trying new things, the last thing I'm gonna try this week will be the turkey for dinner tonight. And then the rest of it's all repeats, which I know I like already. You know, thumbs up. So I tried cooking this differently today. It's still watery. Microwaved it all for a minute 30. Then I put this in the toaster by itself for 10 minutes. And then another 10 minutes with this on one side and this on one side in different aluminum foil wrappings. And it's still watery, so I don't know what I'm doing. But the chicken, you can see how good the chicken looks there. It looks like real chunks of chicken. It's a substantial amount. I gotta figure out how to not make it watery, but other than that, it's an excellent lunch. Alright, this is the last meal I haven't filmed yet. Today's Thursday. This is my dinner Thursday. I actually had this already for lunch. There was 2 of them, and I had it for lunch yesterday, but I didn't record it. This is turkey breast. 384 calories, 22 grams of carbs, and 49 grams of protein. I'm gonna do the standard, microwave it, peel it off, we'll take a look. The last time I cooked it all in just a toaster oven, and green beans were a little watery-ish. The turkey was really good. I'm surprised because I'm not that crazy about turkey in the first place. This was my least looking forward to meal, and it turned out to be pretty good. Still the worst meal of the week, but I'm gonna eat it again. That was a minute and a half in the microwave. It does not look appetizing like this. After much debate, we decided we're gonna put the vegetables in frying pan, skillet, and I'll put the meat back in the toaster oven. I'm just gonna dump all this out. Use your hands, that's the best way. So it's still kind of frozen even though I cooked it for a minute in the microwave. So it's gonna saute this again essentially, and then I'm gonna put this guy in the toaster oven. My fan light is the ceiling fan's making it silly. So here it is. I put this in the toaster oven for 10 minutes, and I put this in the frying pan. And there are 4 pieces of turkey here, so I don't know how clear that was from the initial go. And they're decent sized thickness. And also clarify that the bacon for all the breakfast meals, it was always 2 slices of bacon. My buddy, I sent him a picture and he thought it was 1 slice. But he's also from Alabama, so he doesn't count because we do in Kentucky here. Sweet taste is good. Much better on the frying pan as opposed to the toaster oven. Drastically improved on these guys here. And again, I wasn't looking forward to this. I'm not really a big turkey guy, but it was pretty good last time. Alright, so it's good. I separated it and kind of dried them out. Last time I looked at them all in 1 chunk and it wasn't as dry, so maybe leave it all in 1 chunk when you warm it up. Still good though, good flavor. So yeah, for the week, it's been really good. I haven't felt hungry at all. I've been drinking 100 ounces of water, 2 of these a day. I haven't had any alcohol. I probably will though. Just black coffee, and then I've had that fiber cookie thing and a V8 every day, and that's it. Other than that, it's just this stuff, but it's been good. Alright, so it's Friday. I got my new shipment in. I'm still completing my first week, but I really like it. You sign up for a 3-week stint, I believe. At this point, I plan on keep on doing it because it's really good. But now we can see what's in my 2nd week box. It arrived from FedEx on Friday at noon. Much like last time, it comes in this big styrofoam box. You know, this is a problem. It's good, but also I did Omaha Steaks. Trying to get rid of these big boxes is a pain because I don't think you can recycle styrofoam, and it's so big it kind of fills up the trash can, so you kind of got to break it down. So week 2, you can see this Cajun ice is mostly frozen. Stuff is very cold. It's not thoroughly frozen, but let's see what we got. I'm not going to show these in this week's video. I'll make a separate video for each week probably. So this one's it's still damn good. Pulled turkey with sweet potatoes. So we'll see how that goes. Clean taco bowl. That's interesting. I don't know what that will be. They posted a bunch of pictures on their Instagram. This looks way smaller than the Instagram picture. Birthday cake. So basically birthday cake and bacon, which I'm sure is delicious. I don't think it's very healthy per se, but I guess they do something funky to the bread to make it a little healthier. Who knows? Another turkey. I didn't check though. 714 calories. So 646 grams of protein was coming in harsh. Another clean taco bowl. That was 417 calories. There is a lot of ice in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs already. Now this does look good. Chicken with quinoa, 632 calories, 47 grams of carbs, 39 grams of protein. This did not look good in any of their pictures, but I could be wrong. Pineapple jerk turkey burger. So looks pretty big too. So I don't know. I don't have high hopes for that one, but I didn't have high hopes for some of the food in this week's, and I loved in the first week, and I loved all of them. This I do have high hopes for. This is the bourbon chicken, 440 calories. 20 grams carbs and 54 grams protein. So this I bet will be really good. Egg omelet wrap, 461 calories, 9 grams of carbs, 13 grams of protein. This is just like, I don't know, that sausage or beef, and then egg and then potatoes. Pepper jack omelet. Looks like a sausage in there maybe. Some potatoes again. All right, this one looks a lot bigger than that one. This is weird. Birthday cakes. Maybe this one's thicker. Who knows? It seems like their consistency was off on these. Another chicken quinoa. Another jerk turkey burger. Hopefully I like it because there's 2 of them. 2 of the bourbon chickens, which I like. And another omelet. So basically there's 2 of every of the, there's no, I guess, reference for when you make lunch or dinner. 5 breakfasts, so you get 2 of them and just one of them. Alright, so I'll have a separate video on this. That should be good. So far, I've liked everything I've had, so. Alright, so here I am at the end of my first week. Spoiler alert, I'm in my third week. This is just a screenshot from or a paused video of what I am editing here, or I'm going to send off to my editor. When I initially signed up, I legitimately just paid for it with my own money. I'm still paying for my own money, but I paid for it just to try it. I was trying to lose weight. I actually even signed up for a weight loss. I did a healthy wage weight loss bet, right? And I thought I would just try a different meal plan. And I did, so I signed up. My first one I was going to try was this one. The first week went fantastic. And my second week, I might make a video on the second week and third week as well. Every week that the food's different, I'll make a video on. But just as a recap, my first week, the egg bites were delicious. The waffle was delicious. The breakfast burger was good too. Really, everything the first week was great. The chicken, pulled chicken, cauliflower, I couldn't quite figure out how to get the cauliflower just right, but it was delicious. It was all good. The chicken primavera was fantastic. Even while I was editing this and I was watching, or I don't do all the editing. I do a little pre-editing before I send it off to my actual editor. But I was looking at the video of this food, and as I was editing it and looking at it, I thought, man, that looks good. I wouldn't mind having some of that. And this is diet food we're talking about, right? So I mean, essentially diet food. This beans and rice, chicken taquito thing was really good. The worst meal of this week would have been the turkey. That's just because I'm not that huge fan of turkey, and then just chunks of semi-plain sweet potatoes aren't the best thing. I did in one single bite of a sausage chunk. I had 2 meals of these sausage bites here, these sausage guys. One of them I got like a little hard chunk, which is like the worst nightmare of any kind of sausage eating process. And so that kind of, but I'll chalk that as to a one-off, right? I was on their website just now. I ordered the meals. Their website's not great, I would say, but I ordered the elite meals for my son, so we're gonna try him out on. He's not really needing to lose any weight, but we're trying him out. The elite meals are meant for like maintenance, right? So that's how much I like them, that we're letting him try some of them just to, I always wonder when I see people on diet plans, when they talk about losing weight and eating all these meals, and that the simplicity of not having to worry about it. It is nice not having to worry about what to cook every day or trying to plan my meal out for myself. Basically the night before I pick my 3 meals out and I put them in the freezer, the upstairs freezer, and then I know what I'm eating that day. But there's also 3 other people in the house or 2 other people in the house there's 5 people in the house, but that's not relevant. 3 people that normally eat dinner together. My son, he eats cereal for breakfast, sandwich for lunch, and then for dinner usually we had a family dinner. And since I've been doing these, we've had to try different things for him, either frozen pizza or these freshly meals I tried in a different video, various things he's been eating. So it'll be easier when I order him some sensible meals as well. And my wife is switching to a vegan life, so she's eating vegan food that I'm not a fan of. So that's how we've been handling it. And it is a little pricey, like it's $123, but personally I spend a lot of money on restaurant food in general, and it's just I'm saving money on this plan, really. Even ordering my son different food, I'm still saving money because I was ordering so much food. Like one night I'd spend $60, $70 at a restaurant, and here I am spending $123 for the whole week. So it's pretty good. So if you look at my page, I've tried Freshly, I've tried Beyond Burger, Impossible Burger. We've tried, here's Mr. Beast Burger, right? So we get unhealthy food, right? But also we did Omaha Steaks. We tried Freshly. We tried Home Chef in the past. Tried all these Nutrisystem meals. With Nutrisystem, I did like it. The difference with Nutrisystem is, you can see this is like a brownie. This is a muffin. This is that little your little pizza guy. You don't feel like, I thought their food was really pretty good. Some of the dinners were a little questionable, but most of the breakfast and lunch and snacks, they're all pretty good. Really, I wouldn't mind eating them. And it was nice because they would have snacks in between, whereas Sensible Meals, you're eating 3 straight meals a day. With Nutrisystem, you'd have a breakfast, you'd have a snack, you'd have a lunch, you'd have a snack, you'd have a dinner, you'd have a snack. And then on top of that, your vegetables and water and whatnot. The benefit with Nutrisystem was having those snacks, a little bit of ice cream, a little bit of chocolate, a little candy, or whatever they're giving you. You don't get that with Sensible Meals, but after eating so many of these like prepackaged little container things, it feels good to eat some kind of real food like these. I mean, they're still prepackaged, but it definitely feels like you're eating real food here as opposed to whatever that other stuff is, right? And then maybe it is real food, but it feels wrong that you're eating candy bar for lunch as opposed to eating, chicken primavera. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is, even though I have my own promoter code now. I signed up, I got a promoter code. If you're going to buy it, use code 5after12. You'll get $10 off. I'll get a little kickback, probably $10 as well. It's a win-win situation. And, I'm going to make videos on all of my new meals, and so you'll get to see every meal meal that I've ever had, and if it looks good or not to you. My first week, fantastic. Second week, there was a clunker in there. You can watch that video to see. So far, my third week, we're riding pretty high. And then I can also say a good note. One of my buddies signed up, Old Alabama, and they had a problem with his first order. He didn't receive it. He contacted them. They quickly remediated the situation, so they get pretty good customer service. Everyone's gonna have a mistake. That's gonna be expected. I mean, luckily mine haven't had any problems, but he had a problem with his very first order, and they rushed to fix it. So my experiences so far are very pleasant. If I had a bad experience, I'll tell you. If I have a bad meal, I'll show you and express my disdain for it, which you'll see in week 2. Week 1, everything was great. And, you know, we're 3 weeks in. I'm in the middle of my third week and I'm down 12 pounds. So I started out at 258 and I was 245 and change the other day while I weighed myself. So that's good for me. My goal is to get down to 220, maybe even lower, but 220 is what I'm shooting for. And I'm not even doing any kind of vigorous exercise. I'm just eating these meals. And so far, it's working out pretty good. All right, thanks for checking me out. Let me know if you have any questions.